ogre, honestly, when you're playing the lane, right? You kind of want to use your HP as a tool when you're bullying these heroes. You want to absorb a lot of spells as the Nyx Assassin and let them think that they can kill you like they are up top. Let them think, though. Don't actually die.
Well, that's going to be it. Mickey moves on in and cleans up. The power of the dual breath there combined with just a little avalanche toss combo from Mickey.
Instructions were unclear. Okay.
Oh, and again, I think that's partly that, you know, early movement over, getting some mangoes on him. It's a nice little injection of the mana regen.
Yeah. Oh, the crowd, they like that one. They want to see Liquid get a couple more. They want a game 3 here.
SLS getting some more punches out. Zai trying to chase him down. Doesn't have that boundless strike, but you can see after that first blood, hungry for a bit more on Liquid.
Yeah, of course, we saw this matchup just yesterday, I believe, in terms of you got to be watching out for the Jigu Mastery, all stacked up, one boundless on neutrals, on the creep wave, on the spiders, anything there to get your HP back up.
And he missed there on the Zai, able to dodge away from that one, that high movement speed for the Brood. And now turning, looking for more punches. The tag team, a couple more hits. Chrysalis in trouble. Can't quite get in range, but they do bring him down. Zai already putting to work on him, although up top, Insania, he's in some trouble. Throws out the dual breath, and Rezo, Zai is able to pair together to get that kill on the Jakiro.
Yeah, but getting the kills on the Monkey King in lane, that's going to feel great for a Brood lane. Not necessarily something you expect to go super well. 1 second,
he gets away. That blink coming right off cooldown there as Boxy gets a little bit of separation, won't get hit by any daggers. And Matumba Man also very low. I mean, that's one of those that could suddenly be the death of Nisha if they're not careful. But Resolution stuck around. Down in the top lane, the tree toss. Mickey cleaned him up.
Mid lane as well.
And
Boxy, he tested for a ward when they did that initial gank. Oh, there we go.
Jumps in Sonic Wave, Matumba Man turns, looks to fight, a couple more punches. Nisha also goes down. They get one kill first. Now Zayat's gonna be chased through the river, but with no more mana, they can't clean up that Nyx Assassin.
This is all stemming just from the great hitting to the small camp. They're hitting this tower, and so they're going to try and counter pressure on top. Mickey not aware this is coming.
Standing still for a moment. Avalanche to interrupt before the ring gets out. Any TP rotations, not seeing him. Mickey tries to get away, but they bring forward, drop the ring, drop everything. This core Tiny is going to be brought down in the end. That was a lot of heroes there for that one.
That was a lot of spells cast for one kill, but you'll take it.
The sort of question I have is, at what point does this break down? Is it just around ulti timings?
Yeah, that is the real question, right? Like, who wants to make the first move?
Bottling the regen, Boxy getting chased, a couple more punches, they have denied available, but can't get it. Instead, it's gonna be Boxy going down in exchange for Zayat. So just a couple heroes traded off. Zai caught for a moment with the pulverize, but he does manage to escape from there. Arcane Curse onto the Brood, backs away.
Yeah, Chrysalis also rotating over for this. I mean, not that it's that much of a punish on a Monkey King, huh? He's like already back up top after TPing there, so Chrysalis well aware of how to abuse this hero, and I like the fact that...
Oh, jumped in. That blink was mighty aggressive, sir. Nisha smelled some blood in the water. It was his own, though. Brought down quick.
That looked like your silencer was maybe level 6 or something there. You know, you're hoping for a save. Not the case quite yet. 13 minutes, and he just gets it now on Puppy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's another thing to always watch for these position 5 silencers, right? Is like trying to get that early buyback.
Yeah.
Because like you never know, right? Die first in the fight, obviously, if you just get the buyback and the ulti can turn everything when they're trying to target you.
Is under attack.
How much can they get out of this now? Mickey, he shows up. Blink, Tumbler's Toy, went for a spell. Puppy down low, gonna get Walrus punched to death. The buyback though, and the global. Need to get out with the rest of them. They will bring down one. Mickey to fall, but Tumbler Man also goes down. Nisha was right on top of him, trying to finish him off. A couple more hits, and it is going to be enough. But still,
that large in terms of the cores, right? There's a pretty substantial gap between all the cores and the supports in this game, which is something that particularly Liquid usually doesn't really have, right? Like they tend to have their supports pretty close to their 3, but...
Toss back, Macro Pyre, Zayat's on Mickey, Rezo dropping low, is going to die. Nisha hanging out in that Macro Pyre too. Good boundless strike, the chase down. Mickey trying to survive, but he's going to die. Matumba Man can't get there in time to help out for this fight. If it continues a little bit longer, they might be able to make something happen, though. Turns now onto the Monkey King. Puppy goes down. Dead for 25. Chrysalis still trying to escape.
Nice path.
Zai chasing. Boxy right on top. The slowdown. The Monkey King. This would be such a huge kill if they could bring down Chrysalis, and they will. Liquid. This dive bears fruit.
Yeah, Crystal is feeling that pressure. You know, he was the lowest on the courts for a while. He's starting to catch up, and the way he's been trying to catch him in these fights has been TPing in every time. It's like a secondary ultimate on this hero because he can farm anywhere on the map. He TPs in. He wants to get that fight with a boundless strike, but the punish is there from Liquid. They're ready for that attempt.
Foxy runs down to Zayats. Can they find more? Mickey, he's got his Blink Dagger. Nisha right up on the high ground, jumps in. Ava interrupted the toss, but the global. Boxy caught a couple more punches, but they're not quite going to get there in time. Matu, a couple more hits. He gets away. Resolution being chased by Mickey, so a trade so far. Support for support. Another round of Avalanche, but they can't get him.
Yeah, there's no
gets turned onto now, and with Matu there, has to immediately run away.
They also snowballed Nisha mid here. Foxy went in for this.
Foxy in very far, can't get a deny, so Secret.
Yeah.
Clean up that tusk.
I think it was Zayats being in proximity that Mickey didn't want to jump in and go for a play. I think he was
Find one, Mickey just a little bit late on it. Puppy not caught by the shard. Zai wants to chase. They're going into danger zone though. Avalanche, toss, punch, dead. No buyback this time around. Mickey, he's gonna get chased. The toss, the impale, needs to delay this a little bit longer to get the stun onto the Queen of Pain, but Mickey, he's gone. Nisha tries to survive, no. It's killed off. Zai right on top with those spiderlings. And Chrysalis.
Yeah, careful.
Ooh, Monkey King has to be careful. So final tally ends up being a 2-for-1. When those don't pay off, it could be pretty rough. Chrysalis feeling comfortable playing around this ward, but Liquid's gonna run right up to a high ground. They find one, Puppy dead. Buyback again, so they can't go for the global. They drop down the ice pad, connects onto two. Stun there, Nisha, Walrus punch, dropping low, but gets away. Tiny has already died in exchange for the silencer. It's not enough from Liquid. They weren't able to claim any other kills there. Zayats gets hit by the Assassinate, and a TP in from Tusk.
But they're also fairly capable in terms of their scaling and the options they have. Obviously, the Monk King being one of the best hard carries going late, so Liquid are much more all in on the sniper.
That was not the global he was hoping it was going to be, as he drops immediately. Global down with Aegis in hand. This is Liquid's time to party.
Feels like he's been working on this this first item forever. Like, had the Ghost Scepter queued up almost immediately in this game, but just keeps going down and wants to hold that potential goal for the buyback as well, I'm sure.
As a movement up, Nisha found ice path there. Nisha going to die. Mickey finds that target.
That ward.
That was huge.
And doing so much work for them.
That's been crazy.
In a first phase Broodmother versus Queen of Pain, Monkey King, and a Primal Beast.
And they were hunting him for so long. Insania, he is going to go down though.
He's died a couple times.
Yeah,
But this could also just be the, you know, you're down one hero, you're probably going to split up and farm, let's try and grab a kill.
Zai spots him immediately, needs to hide away, but there's nowhere to hide. You had to cast a curse him, Trent. You talk about how he doesn't have any deaths immediately.
From Rezo seems to have a great idea of where Liquid are playing.
Heading down bottom, Insania's there. They've got the jump right at the start. Find themselves two, but the spike carpets. Will it be enough global to interrupt? And they get the control onto this Tusk. Can they find any more? Zai, he can only look on. Mickey has to run away. Crystal is still right on top. The BKB wearing off soon. Insania's there. He can't stop him. Still BKB runs away. Mickey getting that separation from Chrysalis. He goes down, but Man needs to survive, needs to do the damage. A couple more hits. He's surviving through it all. The little sniper that could, as Rezo tries to clean it up, but Mickey comes in, takes him down. Zayat, the last one in the fight, left alive. Liquid. They did it to him.
That was a frightening fight of positioning there. He had to force that into the Wukong's command to survive. And then so he has to kill Chrysalis in that moment, or things can turn so bad for Liquid. Hold them away from that Roach Pit. Now Liquid want to take that territory. They want that vision here to have the good fight around the Roach Pit.
And now they have the good fight, and Mickey, he finds the good pick off Foxy. Can they bring him down in time? Resolution so low, and Chrysalis on the back. Where is Man? He's not there to help him yet.
He wants a better target to grab.
Can they do it? Chase, Nisha finds him, gets the kill. Mickey, he's got to get out of there. BKB wants to run, nowhere to go though. The bash is out. Nisha will manage to survive. Secret, they win that fight off of that global.
Such a necessary fight for Team Secret right now. Grabbing Matu the perfect.
Does have buyback still. Man, they're so close. And Roche, it's actually not quite low enough. Zayat finds Insania, but they can't get him. Buying enough time for the rest of the team to show back up. The buyback is there from the Tusk. Man tries to show Mickey. Do they have the damage? Gets the blink away. He's still so low and doesn't have a way to dodge this. But Nisha survives. 70 HP. I don't quite have it. Insania's now dead. Man, oh, he's in Death Valley. Crystal is right on top. Needs to get away. Foxy there for the punch. Man, though, he survives through it all. Liquid, they did it! They actually did it!
Poppy, there's so much pressure on him as the silencer. Like, when do you actually pop the salties, right?
Yeah.
And try and go for an offensive play.
Jumps in. They find it. Chrysalis immediately there with the BKB. He gets the force staff away. Gets Matu out, but the pulverize is there. So round one. Oh, actually, Matoma Man, he doesn't even go down. They keep him alive. He does finally fall to the Sonic Wave, but they needed that for that second life.
He never popped the BKB though. He did hold it that whole time. Get the concussive grenade, drew it out a little bit further, and losing Chrysalis is huge.
That was so enormous for Liquid, and taking this tier 3 tower now, going on to the high ground. Secret, I don't know if they have enough left in the tank. They're going to smoke up with everybody.
It's all Zions. He needs a big blink play.
They got to find it. The big stun is there. The big interrupt. Resolution trying to kill him up with a snowball. Boxy was there. Zayat now turned upon, but Tumbaman ready to clink them all down. Resolution trying to escape, but there is no escape. Matu is here. Matu is strong.
Oh, Nisha trying to hold him back with a halberd. He was just there, stuck plinking away, helpless in his BKB, but it didn't matter. They didn't get enough done during that halberd. And now they've taken the high ground here, moving towards that mid lane. Liquid looking to force a game 3 here in Singapore.
This would be huge for them. Again, such a dominant performance in Secret throughout this tournament. In that game number 1, Liquid needing to get this to force it. They want to keep their hopes alive. Punches are out. The buyback is there from the Nyx Assassin. Jump in, Nisha trying to force them back. And without those BKBs, they need.
Gotta watch the halberd from Nisha. Gotta watch the blink stuns from Zayats. Those are like they can't even deal with the spiders. The spiders just take out. Oh, barely. Rezo has to charge through the killer spiders.
Taking the bottom one too.
He's splitting them up, splitting the defense.
It's so hard. How do you even find it? And there it is. The blink in, the BKB. But do they have enough to get out? Chrysalis, a good stun, drops down the ring. They have the damage. Can he survive through the right clicks coming from a Tumbaman though? That sniper, he's just too strong. They take down that melee racks. Liquid wanting to get mega creeps. Finish this one off, and they're gonna do it in style. Any chance for anybody to be caught off guard? It's a quick jump.
Feels like Zayats just has so much pressure on him as well. It's like the best initiation they've got right now.
Oh my God!
They got Matu in.
The whole teammate, but can they get him? Rezo, no friends nearby. He too is going to get brought down. All it takes is a couple of seconds. And with 3 dead, surely this will be the time for Liquid to close out this game.
They're looking to come in here. Chrysalis grabbing the wave in the mid, but of course there's creeps coming through the bottom as well.
They've got it all. They have a glyph, but Secret not even in the base to defend it. Is Liquid trying to close this one out here. The buybacks are out. Resolution into this game, but Liquid, will they be concerned? Still a minute until Roche is even capable of respawning. They don't want to deal with that mess. They want to end this now. Global out, BKB disarm, runaway, Boxy there, snowball through onto both. Nisha gone.
Oh, he's armed.
Liquid, they're cleaning up. They're taking him down. They're going